The estate divide in the coastal town of Ravenport. The Grayson family reigned as shipping magnates for generations. Victor Grayson, the 80-year-old patriarch, had steered their fleet through economic storms, amassing a fortune. Now, bedridden, his will reading loomed like a tidal wave over the family's sprawling seaside manor. Victor's 4 children carried distinct legacies. Olivia, 47, the eldest, ran the shipping empire with an iron fist. Married to Daniel, a quiet accountant, with their daughter Chloe, a rebellious 16-year-old. Next was Julian, 44, a charismatic lawyer who leveraged family wealth for political ambitions, wed to Natasha, a former model turned influencer. Then came Sophia, 40, a reclusive environmentalist who lived off-grid, estranged from the family and single. Lastly, there was Ethan, 36, the black sheep, a musician who frittered away his inheritance on tours. Married to Mia, a school teacher who longed for stability. The family convened under chandeliers and crashing waves. Victor's voice trembled as he spoke. "My legacy is yours, but it comes with conditions." The will allocated 50% of the shipping business to Olivia, 20% to Julian for his campaigns, 20% to Sophia if she rejoined the family, and 10% to Ethan if he settled debts. A surprise clause left a beachfront property to an unknown beneficiary. Chaos erupted. Ethan shouted, "10%? After all I've given up?" Sophia glared. "I left for a reason. This is manipulation." Olivia, calm but icy, muttered, "Dad knew I'd carry the load." Julian smirked, already calculating political gains. The disputes began, igniting a fire that would reveal buried truths. Sibling wars escalate. Months later, the Grayson disputes dominated headlines. Shipping heirs in legal showdown. Ethan sued, claiming the will was coerced during Victor's illness. Olivia brainwashed him. He raged to Mia. Olivia retaliated with evidence of Ethan's unpaid loans, while Julian backed her, eyeing a power alliance. Sophia, reluctantly drawn back, tried peace. She invited them to her eco-cabin, surrounded by wildflowers and solar panels. "We're tearing Dad's dream apart. Can't we compromise?" But Julian accused her of hypocrisy. "You abandoned us, now you want to say." Ethan threw a chair, yelling, "You all judge me." Chloe, Olivia's daughter, overheard and lashed out. "You're all selfish." Grandma's rolling in her grave. The rift widened, with Natasha fueling gossip on social media. Trending Shaq's Grayson drama, the siblings' children, Chloe, Julian's twins, and Ethan's son, felt the strain, their innocence collateral damage. Marital fractures deepened as lawsuits dragged on. Marriages crumbled. Daniel discovered Olivia's secret meetings with a rival CEO, sparking a bitter divorce. "You chose power over us," he accused, demanding half her share. Olivia, unrepentant, doubled down on work, alienating Chloe further. Julian's ambition unraveled when Natasha leaked his affair with an aide. "You're a hypocrite preaching family values," she spat, filing for separation. Their twins, 12, sided with their mother, leaving Julian isolated. Sophia's solitude ended when a journalist, Leo, entered her life, offering support. But Leo's interest in her story hinted at exploitation, shattering her trust when she found his recorder. Ethan and Mia's marriage teetered as Mia begged, "Choose us over revenge." Ethan's refusal led to her leaving with their son. The public feasted on the drama, with podcasts dissecting the Grayson collapse and TikToks mocking their fall. Generational echoes flashbacks revealed Victor's own disputes with his brother, disowned over a shipping route deal. Victor swore his children would unite, yet his will mirrored that division. The grandchildren bore the weight. Chloe hacked Olivia's emails, uncovering the rival CEO's identity, while Julian's twins protested his campaigns. and Ethan's son, wrote songs of loss. A turning point came during a stormy night. Ethan, drunk, confronted Olivia at the manor. "Why did you hate me growing up?" Olivia's voice broke. "I envied your freedom, but I had to be perfect." Tears fell, but pride lingered. The hidden air court day arrived. Witnesses testified. Crew members on Olivia's leadership. Voters on Julian's charisma. Sophia pleaded, "Dad wanted us whole." Then, a bombshell. The beach property went to Lila, Victor's secret daughter from a wartime affair, now a fisherman's wife, unaware of her lineage. Shock silenced them. "Another lie," Sophia whispered. Ethan saw leverage. "This voids the will." Olivia hired a PI, finding Lila 45, humble and kind. Meeting her, they faced Victor's flaws anew. A fragile reunion. The revelation forced change. Olivia proposed a trust, splitting assets equally with Lila. Dad's mistakes end here. Sophia embraced Lila, finding common ground in nature. Ethan sought Mia, entering therapy, and they reconciled. Family sessions unpacked decades of pain. Daniel and Olivia co-parented Chloe, who forgave her mother. Natasha and Julian agreed to co-parent amicably. The Graysons rebuilt the business sustainably. Lila leading marine conservation efforts. Years later, disputes faded into lessons. The family